also recognized very soon that stress and anxiety and depression, while they are very real, there are a lot of things that you can do when you know about the brain science and how I always say to my clients in psychotherapy, your brain is not broken. Much of what we respond to in terms of stress is a defense mechanism that the brain uses to protect us. So I became really fascinated with how could we rewire our brains and handle things like anxiety and depression and stress from a neurological perspective. And that's what I've been passionate about for the last 40 years.
Diane, that sounds like a paradox that the brain uses stress to protect itself, but at the end of the day, it damages us,
Well,
right?
think of your car. The check engine light comes on, and it might be a yellow light. And you're not going to say, oh, well, that's just normal. I'll just let that go. You realize it's a signal of a problem. And a stress response is basically your brain's way of saying, hello, are you paying attention? There's something going on that you need to deal with, whether you're having sleep disturbances or headaches or a racing heart or agitation. I do want to be careful, though, to say that I'm not a doctor. And if you do have any of those symptoms, of course, you want to seek out a medical professional to get them checked. But years ago, when I was having anxiety, probably from being an overachiever, I was having chest pains and heart palpitations. So, of course, I went to my doctor. And of course, they did the heart tests. And at the end of it, he said, oh, your heart is fine. It's just anxiety and stress. And I thought, what do you mean it's just anxiety and stress? I'm having physical symptoms. But that's when I realized those symptoms were the brain's way of saying to me, you have to change something in your life or you will be sick. This really hit home as a psychotherapist now in private practice. I work primarily with first responders who've been diagnosed with PTSD, anxiety, depression, and they've said things to me like, where were you 15 years ago? If I had learned these strategies back then, maybe I could have avoided a complete breakdown. And while I can't promise you can avoid a breakdown, I do know the sooner you listen to your check engine light and do something about it, the less likely you are to have the red light come on and pull you over.